touchdown with the same. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys handshake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Nice move at the 40.
Boy. Oh, what the fuck is that?
20, 10.
Already.
Touchdown,
Oh, fucking ready.
A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
Oh, fucking ready.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast.
One
Everyone
fucking
talks
play.
about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is Jakeem Grant. And now the little across the 25 to the 27.
Return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The tackle by...
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Here's Jones. And
oh,
he
come on.
tackles just past the 35 at the 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Down carry by Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
At the 47-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man open. It's Devontae Parker complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And this one's incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Parker
had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. From the gun, it's Tua. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. first and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on first and goal.
Ah, come on, man. What? Damn.
A great read, and it's picked off. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
Why would you throw it like that?
No doubt about it, and his coach.
Oh, right there.
He shouldn't have thrown that.
Overthrew it again.
Second year, as you noted, on the job training.
Fucking
so he's got to take
overthrows everything.
feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Charger drive about to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offense.
Here I go, falling down again.
To allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
14 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A quick throw complete to Charge. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Now they try the right side here. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And the ball on the 30. Here's second and 4. And now here's a carry heading left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But when you go from second and 4 to third and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for third and 3. Now a handoff.
Fuck me.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Chargers 14, Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On second down, Tua. Flush to his right. Looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They'd be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tua going to throw. It's complete to Grant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Tua now on first.
Ah, shit. Fucking God.
And it's intercepted.
I couldn't stop myself.
Desmond King picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he
couldn't stop myself.
Touchdown.
See it too late.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first
Yeah,
half,
it
but
is
that
over.
lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. 21-0 our score after 1.
Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Oh, my blocks, man.
Losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line.
It's still fucking blocked. I don't get it. They just stand there.
It's now 3rd.
He blocked. Everybody else stood there.
Down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, come on.
God
damn, I can't catch a break in this game.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
Oh, my God. That's
down.
my pride there. I can't catch nothing.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. On the return, it's King. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
36-yard line.
I'll get off here after that. I don't have it together right now.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a box.
The sack by big number 98, Ball Joseph.
Throw the fucking
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Desmond King picks it, and he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Number 37.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Intercept. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Linval Joseph picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much.
I can't fucking put it out there. I can't get him to throw it. Just put it out there.
Across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chargers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Second and 4.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Grant on the return. The lane opens here.
Come on!
I
don't block him.
He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
This dude won't block shit.
Again,
He will not block any fucking thing. He just won't block.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That's a gain.
Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh my God!
They're going to be incomplete.
Can't catch that either.
Coming into this one, we expected that
Can't catch nothing.
Trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Number 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. They'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Herbert on 3rd down now.
Oh! I seen it, but I wasn't in the spot. I wasn't in the spot. Fuck, I wasn't in the spot.
Inside the 40. A big game.
Fuck, I gotta pay attention to every down. Gotta look at that.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Get the fuck! Now, when I go for a pick, it gets batted all the way across the fucking field. Come on, man.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Kyle Van Noy, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ty Long now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Was brought down by...
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
No!
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 36. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
36-yard line.
The fuck is this? It's not the play I picked.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 21. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
So look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh my God, you suck!
Taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
You fucking suck, man. I gotta get a line. Gotta get a fucking line, man. God!
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back, unsuccessfully.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert.
Oh, he was right there.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep
He's
this
right
drive
there.
from stalling. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, They want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Ty Long now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Tua.
Yeah!
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
On first down, Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Yo, he didn't block. He didn't block.
They sack him back at the 42. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Yeah, throw it like that. It's a comeback, bro. Shit don't make no sense, man. I'll rifle it, it fucking sells.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't. And a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Chargers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
I could not wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm sick. Got a new Prestos and a Jason already. Got a new Chris Ross ready, don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's too hot. And he wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. This my court, got a block on lock. I made it about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like
yes.
If I like it, they know
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement growing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
Right down their throat.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 72 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
For the point after.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on. Second and 13. From the shotgun again to Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is
Don't understand.
Cooper. And he's going to be out.
I knew it down it was. I knew it fucking down.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
And a Cowboy first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds.
And that's why I don't do that.
The 10-yard line.
That's exactly why I don't do that.
It's another first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
He certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look
what's going on?
An open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Hold on, let me turn this shit down some. What was you saying? I'm sorry. Yep, that's what I got to do, man.
Completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he's going to have another.
That's what I got to do. I get these games and I get flustered, man. That's what happens.
And it's enough for a Dolphins first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yes, I did. I'm scared of Tua, man. That left hand shit, I got this shit in my head. It scares me.
Got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play. Holding them with no gain.
Fitzpatrick now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's 4.
Yeah, I'm not taking what's given to me, Demo. Truthfully, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
34-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Yep.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Gaskin on the carry.
Yep.
And he is met at the line. He goes down right there.
You're right.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd.
You see, I calmed down in like the 3rd and then start driving. I'm like, I should play like this the whole game.
Linebacker, what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Well, I was trying to catch up at that point, but
That was 2nd down, throw for Fitzpatrick. And that one goes in.
Watch the what?
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap,
I do, but they never. But my line is so bad, they never foul it.
So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yeah, the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play.
Well, this line is so fucking bad. I'm still trying to fix that shit.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around.
Yeah, well, I had Bosa lined up to be shut down. They couldn't block him. I mean, he only got, usually Bosa get more sacks than 2 on me.
Secondary, they weren't able to connect on that one.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. Well, they're lucky. If that was roughing, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, still 4th.
But now,
Yeah, I was fucking up.
decision, doesn't it? Now you're in a position where maybe it changes what you do.
Come on, man. I just won a game against one of the Rams niggas.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Yeah.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a
The shit that was killing me is I usually stop the run. I couldn't stop the run to save my life.
and put some big points on the board.
On the return. The Cowboys take over first at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, I couldn't. From the initial play, I was like, "Oh, y'all niggas ain't gonna stop the run." Oh, come.
Nigga Robson had 100-something yard rushing on me, dog.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was,
Why is he down here? Why are you?
7-25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Yeah, you right.
It's Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night.
I just get these games and I get so fucking. One thing goes wrong, I'm done. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
He'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10
Yeah.
from the 10. They're on 1st down. It's Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this 1st half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And this one's right.
Yeah, I'm on here practicing now, man. I'll get my ass kicked again. Like, four. Yep.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Mm-hmm.
Takes this
Well, my problem is I'm so bad. The line is so bad that I'm automatically thinking, who the fuck I gotta get away from? And that's bad. I just gotta stand there and read.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. You're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly
I did, because I was worried about the line, and they gave up another way, and I'm like, oh, I ran right into that.
Come up with a strategy to play better in the second, but there's also something challenging your offense right here. And now, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Dolphins
Nope.
the first
I'm calm. It is.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yep.
Don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good
You know what's funny?
as the clock
I was
continues
like
to
that
run.
in real football too. Practice, I was the fucking man. Get the game day? Uh-oh.
Brings up
Halftime. This is the NFL.
Yep.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Once I got hit or something, or I fucked something up, then I was like, all right, whatever, I got that over with.
Taking it 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yep.
at their own 20-yard line.
And that's why I fuck up most of my throws and don't complain about them, but I'm moving my feet all the time.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14. Needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Rita to get the third quarter started.
Yeah, they do.
Get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room.
Yep.
Hit him with a gain of over 20. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is
I'm trying to make it magical. Oh, got him.
I think he's gonna
There you go. We said be patient. It finally opened up.
Matt Breida, 56 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game.
No, I'm not practice. I'm playing somebody online. That's my practice. I don't play at practice shit. That shit ain't shit. I'm playing online.
They did a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of
All right, I got my stream still up. I'm practicing right now. All right, good luck. Appreciate it.
Dolphins 9. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh, that was short. What the fuck happened to that?
This is Tony Pollard. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
For 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points,
I feel
it's
like
a
I'm
whole
leaving
lot
shit
better view
naked
than when
there.
you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To throw is Prescott.
Oh my God!
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
I seen it and I didn't read it.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now,
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Tenth carry now for Elliott.
That was the way he keep tripping over.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, You're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 24.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott fighting to
there you go. There you go.
And he goes down. Brandon Jones, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 2nd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And a short gain here down to the 22. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Another good run for
fucking
him.
picked the wrong shit.
That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
No, he wouldn't do it.
He will go down. A Cowboy sack. Alden Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
All right.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
33-yard line.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Flushed out right. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
Get the fuck out of here.
On the deep ball. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15 he goes. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fucking God.
Picked up by the Cowboys, and they will take over at
all right, don't slide. Step up. Good game. Good game. Good game. All right. Let me try this with another game. I fucked up on that game from the start. All right, here we go, Dima. Play this one right.
Spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend in my energy paralyzed. I'm like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You're the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on your
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Southern California. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it with Jackson.
Oh, don't get turned around like that.
They'll get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other.
Bend don't break. Bend don't break.
Front linebackers, you're exactly right. Defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson.
I gotta play that side every time. When he's out there like that, I gotta play that side because there's possibility. I
like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams,
then don't break.
On the screen 10 to 12 times in a game. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Before you get a good head of steam going.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. action to Allen for a Charger first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, my God!
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
Well, he's talking about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he picks up the first down.
I was on the
yardage
wrong
as he
man.
takes it
Fuck.
down to the 16.
Fuck, wrong man.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that
I
time.
don't know what to pick.
Chains as well. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And do their job well. Guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
God, try to hit the giant cover in this middle. Y'all just let me go.
As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Kelly to try to punch it in. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Herbert now.
Yo, I picked middle. I picked middle. Why?
8 yards on the touchdown.
I picked middle and move up.
The Chargers take the ball.
Why wouldn't you move up?
On their opening drive.
You stayed there.
That drive took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter.
Stupid. You got to come up.
Finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Rosu got the sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
I forget how to do this.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
That was a
They pick up
stupid
10,
play.
but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
These niggas don't do my job. I'm done with adjustments. I'm not doing
to
it.
hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football
They don't
back,
do
so
it.
a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb.
Oh, come on!
Christian
Man,
McCaffrey.
come on. I was backing up. They sucked me into that.
So it's been a tough year for injuries.
Oh, man. Don't do that to me.
See how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Don't do that to me, baby. I was backing up.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first
I gotta run my
from
offense.
our studios in
Stop
Orlando.
running their offense. Run my offense. Oh. Get up there.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
Let me see what
And
we
it'll
got
be Dolphin
here. Let's see
football.
what play. Oh, yeah.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Hey, let's find out who my playmaker is.
And this is going to be
Throw
intercepted.
the ball fucking right.
Off by Nasir Adderley. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much
not,
air under
man.
this
I
one,
can't
and it
get
turned
him
into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Threw the ball too early
So
again.
a big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
All right.
And this one too low.
15.
It's 3rd and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Y'all give me the wrong fucking guy. Fuck.
There's an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off.
Oh,
and run
fucking
for
dude,
yardage.
man.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good
Coach is yelling at me.
Gonna net him 23
Gotta do
to
good.
first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
And the coverage terrific there.
Try to fight from that.
Down and incomplete. Nasir Adderley making like
All right,
his
let's
Hall
move
of
the
Fame
ball,
cousin as he gets a hand in to knock it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He's going to let this one go deep.
No! No!
Rayshon Jenkins picks it up. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
pass to him. I cannot get that play down. I get that play down.
Final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a
Come on, come on! We still got time. We still got time. We are fucking up.
Because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay.
That was bad.
Game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Yeah.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
Right. Oh, too late.
Let's take it in about 4 yards deep.
Get outside. Get outside.
To come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
We gotta get a little run game going because he is expecting this shit.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9 now.
We only look at downfield. That's all we do. Oh, God.
Chargers rush is going to get there.
Oh, my God. Somebody blocked.
Two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
It appears they're going to come up
I
on this
can't
first
get
drive
it.
of the
I
second
can't
half.
fucking get
Still
it
down
down.
by that slim margin.
Yeah,
How the fuck do I double team him? I forget how to do it.
They're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But
I haven't done it so long. Gotta do it.
Do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands. First and 10.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Bad defense. What am I doing?
9-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground.
All right,
and he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the
fuck, I can't get a fucking score
There
nowadays.
on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. A 3-yard.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Every time I do this shit, I give up a bigger fucking play. Nope, not doing it no more. Not doing it. I'm done. Every time I shit, I give up a bigger fucking play.
Yeah, get great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And he is tackled.
He just needs to be alive now.
Right to the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game.
Go back to the screen. Go back to the screen.
Another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason.
You stand right there. You know what that allows.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
I can't stop nothing.
First. On first down, it's Herbert.
Oh, come on. That's a pick six.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter now for SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. Third down here.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case,
Go.
it wasn't a surprise.
Ah, I fucking did it again! I did it again!
And they're going to mark him
Oh,
down
I can't get to my guy!
a yard, if that. 8 yards on the screen.
I know what he's doing!
And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss.
Oh, God, I can't get to my guy.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout.
It's like they changed the sequence and switching your guy.
As they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
I love this defense.
Try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert.
I love that defense. I love it. It's a little bit of zone. Makes for a little bit of hell.
Let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh.
Why is he
Green Bay and Tampa Bay, of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night.
There you go. There you go.
Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton, the quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland, Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
I need to be able to move. I can't move him. All right.
Being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
That is press coverage over there.
First throw now for the backup Tua Tagovailoa.
Shit!
Looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
Fucking block! Come on!
But not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard
Fuck,
line.
they don't block nobody.
Disaster there. I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down. The interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure.
Lost another
but
one.
Occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used.
What? Looking right at it.
Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown.
Oh my God!
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
That's another one, man. I can't get this shit down.
14. Dolphins, nothing.
Long now will kick it following the touchdown.
Fucking game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
I know fucking football. Why is it so hard?
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Oh, no. Oh. Get across the line, dickhead.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Fuck.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Oh my God! He took so long to throw the ball. I see that. I just wanted to get that yard.
They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They're suffocating there again in a big way.
I can't fucking win, man. I can't play like this. I cannot play like this.
Anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I can't fucking do it. I gotta play my fucking football.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3 yards the game there.
Joystick ain't fucking working?
Got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. And they nearly
Make
get
a
this all
read.
the
Now
way
go.
to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first down, Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Parker that time, and that'll bring up second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He's got it. Touchdown.
That's the last one.
Jakeem Grant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use.
Let me kick. I'm not playing my way.
If they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this will make it into the end zone.
What works for you does not work for others.
As he's dropped at the 23.
At their own.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I can't call timeout.
Start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jackson as they'll stay on the ground. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Ty Long now as he's on to punt for L.A. Here comes Grant on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 36.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot, they run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. They take this across midfield and inside the 45. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions.
God damn, you know, you said it with an extra R to it.
No, we didn't.
No, I'm fucking with him.